What is going on, guys? My name is Jerm and welcome back to the channel. And if you guys are new here, as always, leave your boy a like and a subscribe. Today we are going to be taking a look at LR Final Form Cooler almost a year later, right? Obviously, because we're going to be covering the worldwide download celebration very soon here on the channel. So I want to just see how have the last year, how have 2022 worldwide download celebration characters aged, basically. So we're just going down the list, right? We have Carnival Goku, Final Form Cooler, Goku and Vegeta, and then Metal Cooler. Let's go ahead and take a look. My build for Cooler is a full crit build. I do have crit equips on Cooler, 55% unfortunately, right? But Link level 10 as usual. So before we hop in, as always, let's go ahead and break down Cooler real quick. So Cooler here, Conquest or Terrifying Conquers, movie bosses, 3 key, 170% to stats, 30% to the transformation boost category. Then he gets 50% defense for 1 turn, causes colossal damage, and lowers attacks with 20% defensive or attack debuff on 12 key. And on his 18 key, he stacks attack and causes mega colossal damage. His passive skill, he gets the intro as we just saw, and it gives him a guaranteed additional that has a 30% chance of becoming a super attack when there is another Terrifying Conqueror ally on the team, on Cooler's turn. Beginning of the turn, he gets 5 key and 100% attack and defense start a turn. Then he gets an additional 1 key up to 5 and 10% attack and defense with each attack performed, up to 5 key and 100% attack and defense. So Cooler needs to do 10 attacks in order to be fully built up, but that's not really that hard with this guy, as you guys will see. Then he gets 2 additional attacks that each have a 30% chance of becoming a super attack. Then he does another one starting in the turn, which he gets a guaranteed additional when Cooler does his 10th attack. With his active skill, the Supernova, he greatly raises attack temporarily, causes ultimate damage, and disables enemy action, so he has the attack break, and can be activated when performing 8 or more attacks in battle. Links are Big Bad Bosses, Metamorphosis, Universe's Most Malevolent, Strongest Clan in Space, Thirst for Conquest, Fierce Battle, and Legendary Power. And in terms of categories, our boys on Terrifying Conquerors, Movie Bosses, Transformation Boost, Wicked Bloodline, Target Goku, Final Trump Card, Space Traveling Warriors, and Planetary Destruction. And in terms of linking partners, I mean, Easy ATUR Cooler is a very good Easy ATUR. Frieza, unfortunately, is not as good, right? Full Power Frieza is decent. AGO Full Power Frieza is kind of at this point. I know, it's weird. It's weird to say that, trust me. I know. And then you just kind of start going down. Metal Cooler can be decent, right? LR Golden Frieza is one of the best characters on Wicked Bloodline. So I guess he does have some pretty decent options. The best one, of course, being a support character to him with STR Easy A Cooler. And in terms of 200%, he's on his own, obviously. He's on LR Metal Coolers, Turleses, and Ginyu. So let's go ahead and just hop in, right? We got a really bad rotation, I would say. But it's not like this Frieza's really going to do much, right? What's our defense looking at? Our defense starting is 147k. No Janemba support, unfortunately. And we can just do this with the Frank Cooler, sure. Now, Cooler is a type of character that very early on in fights can get washed, right? Yeah, that's... So 3.2, right? That is him with basically just Big Bad Bosses and Fierce Battle active. So I don't blame him too much. But keep in mind that Cooler's just going to keep doing this. So he does, that's from the intro. Then he has a chance to do 2 more, which hopefully he does 2 supers. Each of them debuffing attack. Yep, no super, awesome, appreciate it, sweet. Okay, awesome, normal, another normal. I love normals. I'm a big fan of normals. That's the thing. Cooler can either be super crazy, super insane, super ridiculous, or Cooler could just be mid. That's kind of like the thing with this character. It's like no in between. It's either he's one or the other. So, as much as I don't want to say that, it is kind of true, right? If Cooler doesn't get his stats, like if Cooler doesn't get his additional super attacks, his defense isn't high enough to handle, right? Yes, he's doing crazy amounts of damage. Yes, he's doing multiple attacks. But if Cooler gets touched by a normal, let's say we were fighting Omega Shenron, if Cooler isn't fully built up, he's just gonna get washed, right? Like it's pretty simple. It's pretty simple knowledge in the game, right? Defense matters. That's every unit in the game. Their defensive values matter more than their offensive values, and that's just the type of game that Dokkan has built. So Cooler is the type of character that can get completely destroyed, but if he goes crazy, he goes crazy. That's kind of like the double-edged sword of this Cooler. He can either be insanely powerful, do like 5 super attacks in 1 turn and then have over 700, 800k defense, or he could do his 1 super attack and then do a bunch of normals and not even care about the rest. So now that we have STR Cooler on the rotation, this is going to be an even crazier turn. We have 286k defense here at the start. Cooler already at 400k, by the way. They share 6 out of 7 links. So This is another rotation that maybe like a year ago was probably like the craziest thing in the entire game. And let's go ahead and get this. This is the Janemba support. So let's just see what Cooler's about. Cooler might just kill Freeze and go one attack. Yeah. See, now that's Cooler with Links active. That's what happens when Cooler has Links. Oh yeah. Okay, well, super. Super. Not that. Super. Okay. Can you super? No? You're so kind to me, Cooler. I appreciate that. See? And that can happen. And that can happen. Yeah, 6.7 by him. And that can happen, right? You just get completely destroyed. Like, if Cooler just says, nah, I'm good. I'm good on all that. Then what are you going to do? What are you going to do but accept it? If Cooler just says, nah, then it's just, all right, cool. Cooler is ready to get me killed. So I'll do this rotation too. By the way, I'll do Metal Cooler plus LR Final from Cooler, which is a decent rotation. What do they share? They share Big Bad Bosses, Strongest Clan in Space, what is that? Thirst for Conquest, Fierce Battle, and Legendary Power. Not a bad rotation either, right? It's just not a good, like, because both Metal Cooler and Final Form Cooler are kind of like slot 2 characters, right? They both need to be in slot 2 to get their defenses and stuff like that. So, because they get their defense from Super. It's not a pretty rotation. The same thing could be said about the Cooler and Cooler rotation, but at a certain point, the easy ATUR Cooler stacks up his defense high enough that you can just plop him in slot 1, right? 5.2, this is the friend. I think the friend is rainbowed. So 5.2 seems kind of low, but I guess we don't have like any like super crazy stuff going on, right? We have no support and stuff like this. So how many attack? I think Cooler has done 8 attacks, so we can get the active skill next turn, but I want to fully build him up before we do the active, and also just stack his attack up to like a crazy level. Keep in mind, every 18 key that Cooler does is an extra stack on his actual, attack stat, right? Now, I'm taking a look at Cooler's details yet again here in the background. We only had the 3 turns of the guaranteed additional super attack from the intro, so at this point, Cooler is only going to be able to do, 4 attacks? So, let's see, right? Easy A Cooler, he's at 589, 441 by our guy Cooler. He is getting double support, right? Cooler is a transformation boost support, and he's Thirst for Conquest, right? No, he's transformation boost. Then we can do this. Cooler is about to hit ridiculous. He's getting support from both Amand and Raisin and STR Cooler. Cooler is about to just go insane, right? Which is the thing. If Cooler just goes insane, we can go insane with Cooler. We can party with Cooler on the weekends, man. He'll be popping up in the club, and then just 11.6. Now do multiple. He's not even full. I don't think he's fully built up yet. I really don't. Oh my god. Okay, 3.5. There's an additional 8 mil. Oh god, dude. Yeah, that's the thing about Cooler. Dude, my Cooler's 55%. Doing this, man. Doing this devastation. Oh my god, dude. And he's over 1 million defense on that turn, by the way, because he's getting 50% each time he does a 12 key. He was over 1 million defense on that turn. There's Cooler for you. In case you wanted a proper showing of what Cooler can do. Can we get Janemba support? We can't. No, we can't even get the damage reduction. That's fine. Hopefully, if Freeze is gonna super anybody, he supers Metal Cooler, so we just die immediately. Oh, okay. We're dead. I think we're dead. Unless Cooler just multiple super attacks, which he could, right? Cooler could pop off a quick, like, quad super turn, and we just live. Next turn, I think this turn we will pop the. Actually, should we save it? I don't want to get Cooler's KO screen. That's one thing I missed in my Carnival Goku video. I did not really like get Carnival Goku's animations in the video as much as I wanted them. So I do kind of feel bad. I didn't get his KO screen or anything like that. So we'll get Coolers to compensate, right? My bad. It's just a JermDokkan moment as usual. I just wanted to show off how good the unit would be nowadays. We are in a pretty okay-ish difficulty red zone fight. How much? He only did like 2. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Oh yeah. Oh hell yes, sir. Yes, sir. I would have appreciated a double super. That I would have appreciated at least 1 super, Janemba. Thank you. Well, Janemba. Well, okay, Janemba. That's all you have to do. All right. I guess we will pop Cooler's active, right? Might as well. If I don't get the KO screen in this one, we'll get the KO screen next time. So let's get this side. A lot of things. Cooler needs to crit is the one thing I'm gonna say. If Cooler crits, this is gonna be insane.
弟のように甘くはない。一人のブーツ根絶やしにしてくれる。この星の塔。
Or he just doesn't. Or he just doesn't. All right, cool. Well, Cooler is about to go crazy with the damage that he's gonna do. If he decides to do multiple super attacks, right? That would be pretty cool. Well, we'll see. We shall see. Hopefully Frieza doesn't super. Okay, awesome. Well, there's Cooler's active. Yeah, 500k. Nice. Thank you. I guess I'll just make a cut and we'll get Cooler's KO screen. Look at that, man. Frieza kicked my ass so hard that my phone is dying. Awesome. I guess I'll just get Cooler's KO screen and we'll call it a video. But I mean, is Cooler doing good? Yeah. I'd say he's doing decent, right? He's at 400k before he even super attacks, and then every 50, you know, once he's fully built up with that STR Cooler support, he's fine. However, without STR Cooler, I don't know. He's like, what, 350k defense, 300k-ish, around there. And then he's getting, you know, 50% on each super attack. So I guess let me get Cooler's KO screen, and then I'll do one rotation at the very end where I don't have any support units and no like big bad bosses, anything like that. That is Cooler's worst situation, right? I could show you Cooler's worst situation, and trust me, it's not pretty. So I will be right back with Cooler's KO screen. All right, so I did a quick we're in the Legendary Goku event, by the way. we're in the Legendary Goku event. I mean, I think if we skip it, we still get the KO screen, so why not, right? Might as well. This is actually Cooler with all 7 links active, by the way. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Here's the KO screen for Cooler. Such a rock. So raw. So powerful, dude. Look at him, man. Cool. Dude. They were in their bag making this Cooler units animations. I'm not gonna lie. All 4 of the Worldwide Down Celebration characters last year had incredible animations. So I can't wait to see what LR Vegito Blue and Merge Zamasu are gonna be packed. That's all I'm gonna say. All right, let me get a turn where Cooler doesn't look like this, and then we'll finish up. So I built a team, right? I did bring Turles. I built a team kind of trying to avoid big bad bosses. I did bring Turles just to, you know, have another character. Because look at how much defense big bad bosses adds. It's 50k defense, dude. So, I mean, let's just go ahead, right? This is Cooler with Ginyu. Ginyu is a support character, so he has support, but just legendary power active, right? Just to get a turn of what Cooler can look like, maybe if your rotations don't start off the way you really want them to, right? All your units are slot 2. Yeah, that's Cooler, all right. go right ahead, man. Yeah, can't even one-shot the the Vegeta event. No, oh no, really? No, normals, okay, cool. How much is he taking? Awesome, he took damage, sweet. So there's what can happen when, you know, maybe your rotations didn't start the way you wanted them to, so you kind of get, you know, screwed. So there you guys go, though. That was LR final form Cooler, almost a year later, right? Honestly, Cooler is a very good character, but he is a double-edged sword, right? Because if Cooler doesn't get his additional super attacks in, he sucks. Point blank, no contest. If Cooler doesn't get those additional super attacks, he sucks. If Cooler decides to just go absolutely crazy and do additional super attacks and additional and crit on all those attacks, or even crit on normals and stuff like that, he's insane, right? He can do a lot of damage, but his defense is not there. So if you guys made it to the end of the video, leave your boy a like and a subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one.